How's it going, YouTube lovers? This is Pixel Eagle 138, aka the Eagle Builder Animated. Welcome back to another episode of Eagle Gaming. And today, we have a special Minecraft video because I am... Excuse me. Mr. Slime, could you back off, please? Go away. Go away. Go away. For some reason, I have a slime infestation and it hasn't even turned night yet. Go away! So rude. But anyway, today I will be reviewing the recent Minecraft Snapshot, which is 16W39C, as you can see in the upper left-hand corner of your screen. For those of you who don't know what a snapshot is, it is a special early release of an update that allows people to test out all of the new features that will be coming in the next major update, and allow the developers to work out any bugs that might have developed while they were making it. So, I am going to be testing this one's for 1.11. That'll be the next major update to the game. And I will be going over most, if not all, of the new features that are going to come. So, let's start. Now, something I want to fight off this slime. Good news is, I have some awesome armor. Protection 4, Sharp 5 sword. I have an Unbreaking 3 shield. But I'm not going to use this stuff yet. I have something else in mind first. First item on the changelog is the Cursed Enchantments. Now, what does that mean? We know that you can enchant armor, like all this is here. The Protection 4 and tools with, like, Sharpness 5 on a sword. And if I... Please, slime, go away. There we go. He finally listened. Now, we have the Cursed Enchantments. Now, there are two Cursed Enchantments that were added. First is the Curse of Vanishing, which is for tools, mainly. Like, I've this on this diamond sword right here. And then we have the Curse of Binding, which will be for armor, and I have that on each piece of armor I have here. Now, diamond armor or a diamond sword, you can't go wrong with that. I would gladly take a diamond sword and diamond armor. But this isn't really the best gear. So, Curse of Binding, if you put the arm in the armor, you cannot take it off. I am furiously clicking on the mouse, and I cannot take this armor off at all. So that is what the Curse of Binding is. If you put it on, you can't take it off except for when you die and you have to keep inventory off. But then the other one, the Curse of Vanishing, you can still move it around and you can throw it out of your inventory. You're not stuck with it. But you may... He's back. Go away. Thank you. That is so much better. Thank you, slimes. But anyway, if you happen to die, for now I'm just going to use the /kill command, and all of your stuff goes flying everywhere. As you can see, I'm going to grab all of this cursed armor and my awesome Unbreaking 3 shield, but my sword is missing. That is what the Curse of Vanishing does. It makes it so that when you die, you lose the item that has that enchantment. So, you might have a really awesome diamond sword, but if it has the Curse of Vanishing, it's not going to last that long. Now, how can you get these cursed enchantments? Well, one main place that you can get them is by finding them in dungeons as enchanted books, or armor that's enchanted with it in the end cities. But I actually discovered that you can trade with librarians for them. This one has a Curse of Vanishing book. Now, I'm not sure why you exactly want to put this on a piece of armor. The only way I could think of this as being helpful is for map creators or trolling your friends, which I don't really like doing. So, they're pretty cool, but I would not recommend putting that on your favorite piece of armor. Next, we have the Observer block. Now, this block is actually from Minecraft Pocket Edition, like beetroot seeds and beetroot came from Minecraft Pocket Edition. Now, the Observer block detects block updates, and what that means is, like, it can detect if a chest opens, or if a chest closes, or if a door opens and closes, or if a block is broken or placed, and then it'll put out a redstone signal. So this is what the Observer looks like. So look at it in our hand here. It is a fascinating little block. You definitely tell it's redstone. It looks all technology-oriented. This is what it looks like when you place it down. It is very nice indeed. The way to craft these bad boys is you take cobblestone, and you place it on the top and the bottom of the crafting table. Then you take redstone, place it in the middle and the middle left, and then place a piece of quartz over here, and boom, you have yourself an observer ready to work. Now, probably what most people are using these observers for is automatic farms. For example, I have a melon stalk here, and if it puts, and this is how it was in the live stream, actually, they live stream all these features from Minecon, and if I place a melon here, because I know it's going to take forever for this melon to grow, if I place it right here, this side will detect the block update, input a signal onto the redstone right here, and we'll have a special surprise coming out of the dispenser. Boom. Fireworks! Yay! So that's, and if I break it, oops, forgot I'm not in creative. Same thing happens. So this is be very awesome for all kinds of cool redstone mechanics and automatic farms, and I can't wait to see what the PC community does with this block. Next we have the end escape portal. Now this looks very similar. Let's get a good view of it here. This looks very similar to the portals to leave the outer end that we got in the 1.9 update. But there's something special about these. Currently there's only one way to get out of the outer end and return to the inner end where you can take the portal home. These now will generate randomly in the world. There'll be multiple portals to get back, so you don't have to come to the same place to get out. It's just a little feature, but it's going to make it a lot easier to explore the outer ends and get back safely. Next, we have, speaking of the end, the shulker shell and the shulker box. Now, the shulker shell is a drop from shulkers. Shulkers finally drop something when you kill them. If you look at the shulker shell here, it looks just like part of what the shulker uses to protect itself. So, just to show you here, I'm going to go ahead and fight a couple shulkers. Hello, shulkers. Oh! Thank you, shulkers. You can go right now. One of you, please drop it. I believe one of them might have dropped it. I couldn't tell. Man, these things are harder to fight. There we go. That one dropped one right there. Still levitating. And I got a couple extra right here. The shulker shell has one special purpose in the game. To craft the shulker box. Now, this is the shulker box. Now, if you look at just an ordinary shulker, it looks very similar to the shulker box. It's almost identical. Oh, no. I'm in trouble. No! Villager! No! Villager! Villager, no! Oh, good. He's fine. Shulker box actually functions like a chest. You see it? You actually see there's a cool animation when you open and close it, just like the shulker. And pretty much you're thinking, well, it's just a fancy chest. Big deal. But it'll actually keep the items that you put in the chest. Say I put these items, some shulker shells and some shulker spawn eggs. Now, this one is main tool is a pickaxe, but you can still break it with your hand. And check out, usually when you break a chest, all the items go spilling everywhere, your inventory gets filled up, and some of the items start disappearing. That didn't happen. Because the shulker box actually acts like a backpack and keeps the items that you placed inside. So you can see right here we have the 64 shulker shells, we have 60 shulker spawn eggs, and 3 other shulker shells. Now this will only show the first 5 items that are in the shulker box, but this is just a good way to remind you what's inside. And if you place it back down, look, the items are still in there. That is pretty dang cool. Now, how might you craft these shulker boxes? It's actually quite simple. You need at least 2 shulker shells, more if you want to make a bunch of shulker boxes, pardon me. And then you put a chest in the middle. Just like that, you have the basic shulker box. Even though they store items just like chests, there's some differences between them. One is that usually you can open a chest if you have a hopper on top, but you cannot, in fact, open the box. Well, how is this supposed to help? Well, the good news is you can place these sideways. So this is the bottom texture. It's kind of a spiral, and it opens just fine because now it opens sideways, and it works just fine with the hopper. Oh, I forgot. You cannot place a shulker box in a shulker box. So it's not unlimited inventory that it gives you. But if I place my sword in here, it goes right in. Perfect, perfect. Just like you can place it sideways, you can place them upside down and they work just fine. And if you push it with a piston, it'll drop as the item. Shulker boxes are so cool, especially because you can actually dye them different colors. This is amazing. If you have a dye, then you can make it this color. And it's very simple to make these too. If you put a shulker box in, put a piece of dye next to it, boom, you have a colored shulker box. And you could actually re-dye the shulker box, no matter what color it is, to the new color. There are so many cool things you can do. Sorting systems, you can do custom designs. This just has so many opportunities. I'm loving the 1.11 update. Next, we have 2 new villagers. The Cartographer and, yes, I'm sorry, this is its actual name, the Nitwit. First, let's start with the Cartographer villager. Now, he looks like a normal librarian villager, respectable in his white robes, and, of course, the giant forehead. But, if you see, he has some very specific traits that have to do with maps. First, he has paper for an emerald, a compass for an emerald, 7 emeralds for an empty map, but he has 2 special maps for sale. He has first the Ocean Explorer map, and then the Woodland Explorer map. So let's go ahead and buy both of these. There we go. So first, let's start with the Ocean Explorer map. Now, as you can see, I am in the top right-hand corner, no, top left-hand, excuse me, of the map. But I'm not actually on it yet. I'm somewhere off to the side. But this map is very blank because it is a treasure map. We finally have treasure maps in Minecraft. This is so cool. I love 1.11. I really do. So the point of this map is to lead you to ocean monuments, which are always been a pain to find without these things. So if we look at the map right here, we could see a little blue icon that represents where the ocean monument is located. So all we need to do is figure out our relative position to the ocean monument, which direction we need to go by using the sun, and then head out. Now, I will not be finding an ocean monument today. I will be finding the Woodland Mansion. Now, this is not the Woodland Mansion that I will be finding today. I found another one closer right there. But as you can see, it's the same thing as the ocean monument map, showing distinction between land and water. But it actually has a different icon for the awesome Woodland Mansion. Now, Mr. Cartographer, this is where we will part ways. Be free. Just watch out for zombies. So if I head this way, this will not be the way it works on the map, because this one does not show the specific Woodland Mansion I'm going to. But this is what the Woodland Mansion looks like. Oh my goodness. This is the most dark oak wood that I have ever seen. Now, this thing is massive if you look at it. Actually, let's go ahead and get a regular map and take a look at it. Oh my gosh, that takes up a lot of the map. Holy cow. So as you can see, the entrance is right here. And if we head in, it's very dark, so there'll be a lot of mobs spawning. And there is quite a few different rooms that have some random features like ladders and pumpkins, a flower pot. Please be patient, sir. I will get to you later in the review. There are some farms which appear to be broken. We've got some carpet, melon, and pumpkin farms. See, the melons are up here. Now, this thing is an incredible structure, and if you light it up a little bit more, it may even make an epic base. But when you see what mobs are in store later in the review, you'll think twice before challenging the might of the Woodland Mansion. Now, the Nitwit, he has a handsome green robe. Thank you, sir. But you can't trade with him. See, I can trade with this Cartographer over here, but I can't trade with the Nitwit. He is there basically to add more variance to the way the villagers look, but sadly, he has no actual function.